We're back on Into the Apex. Closing her out here this week. Tyler, Bradley, Eric, Vukich, Patrick Stein. I know, Patrick, you were watching the Daytona 500. That's what's up this weekend, is a little bit more Daytona, just a little bit more. People in the real world, people in the sim world, they're going to get their last dose of it for a while. Are you pumped up, Patrick? I mean, I feel like you're probably the most pumped among us.
Yeah, after this conversation we just had off mic, apparently I'm the only one who gives a rat's ass, so yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. So I have watched the Daytona 500, and we all know my New Year's resolution was to watch more NASCAR.
I think that was your resolution the last year too.
It
was.
Yeah, that was maybe last year too.
I did watch the Coliseum stuff.
I did not. I didn't even watch that. I may not even watch the Daytona 500 because I'll be busy.
Well, we all know Bradley's been gone because he's moving into a house he's bought.
Yes.
So congratulations and fuck you.
Yep, congratulations.
Thank you.
And then
thank you for that sincere congratulations, Eric.
Sincere congratulations. So
mine was sincere. It genuinely was.
Mine was not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When's Tyler moving in?
Patrick, that was an MVP line, and I appreciate that. That was solid. I respect that line.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'd do it. Fuck it. Save some money.
What, move in with Bradley?
He's not invited.
Yeah.
He's not invited.
Yeah.
We've lived that lifestyle before.
Yeah. It's the sad thing
But
is
it's
I
a
told
house.
somebody.
It's better than an apartment.
We've also lived that lifestyle before.
Well, the sad thing is I told somebody that we've known for a long time today that I bought a house, and that person said, "Oh, so you and Tyler living together?" I'm like, no.
So it's just assumed the two 32 going on 33-year-old identical twins will just live forever as recluses in their own co-purchased house. That's just the assumption here at this point.
But it's not co-purchased.
Well, not.
It's all on Bradley. It's not on you, Tyler.
So he would be my Tyler would be my tenant. And in this case, no. I mean, I have not purchased this house with Bradley because I'm 32 goddamn years old, and that would make very little sense.
He says this as though he didn't walk around with it as an option when he first came back to North Carolina.
I
did live in Ohio for a while. That's where he did the show from.
Yeah, but I didn't declare that as an option. We co-rented, but we did not co-purchase a home
because that would be too much.
It would be a bit much. Yeah, it'd be a little ridiculous. Yeah. So long and short of it is, Bradley, I assume you will eventually be a part of this show, not through my home studio, which is
correct
where we are now together.
I'm having a desk custom built to fit my space.
Well, that's new to me.
Next weekend.
Well, that's a little bougie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just paying for materials.
A custom-built desk?
But it's going to be built to the specs so everything will fit properly in my room.
Oh, my God.
With my rig and everything. And then I will be doing my shows remote so I can...
Patrick's expression right now is priceless.
Yeah, just
go to fucking IKEA, you bougie fuck.
A desk built to specs?
Yes, to measurements of my room.
Who gets a desk built to specs?
When you have a certain space for your sim room and you need a desk that will fit with the rig and everything else, then I do.
Sounds like a real asshole.
How do you have limited space when you're running VR? You have no real monitor.
Yeah, but is this a house or a mobile home?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, seriously.
It's going to be a hand-built desk. I shouldn't have said the word custom because that has a lot of connotation to it.
It's being built by hand. Pink Flamingo Trailer Park.
Yeah, it's being built by hand. Number 7. Is it hand-built because it's going to be fancy, or is it hand-built?
No, it's not going to be fancy. It's made out of regular wood you would find at the hardware store, painted and then glossed, like semi-glossed.
So it's not any better than a desk you could buy that's pressed at a
no, the wood is going to be hard, like actual.
The wood's going to be hard. Okay,
yes.
Gotcha.
It's not going to be wafer. It's not going to be wafer board like you would get at the Walmart.
So it's not going to be laminated wafer
collapses.
Board. Okay.
No, so that's what's going to happen. And then I was starting to say before you rudely interrupted me. This is what happens when you move the studio 20 miles down the road and you don't want to catch a DUI on the way back from drinking.
I feel like you've captured.
Got a point.
Wise choice.
You've captured Into the Apex quite well.
So in lieu of that, all of that, I will be consuming all the Johnny Walker Black Label from the comfort of my custom sim room.
Your custom press board.
Yes.
Handmade desk. What's going to go on the handmade desk? Necessarily.
My computer monitor, my computer, and on a mic stand. Probably this mic stand because you don't need
that's
it anymore.
fair. So your rig is going to be next to that.
Correct.
That's going to be your space.
Yes.
Now, I am aware of this. I'm aware that you painted your rig / remote studio room a certain color. What was said color?
Actually, it didn't end up being the color.
So you don't know how to buy paint?
No. The plan was to color it the Hyundai Performance Blue.
Oh my fucking god,
Patrick.
Jesus!
Yeah, Patrick. Patrick.
However, I demoed that color, got a sample, and determined that would be a very, very bright color for that room. So it's blue, and it's a similar blue, but it's a few shades darker than that. So it's more palatable.
So Bradley, you were telling us down at the 24. You got your IndyCar sign. Okay, so what are some of the prize pieces that'll be on display in this room?
So I do have, Patrick, an IKEA shelf in the room, and on that right now, some of the stuff to display on it's here at Tyler's. I'm going to take that with me tonight.
Wait, what?
What are you taking? The signed Kevin Harvick Championship Busch Series car.
I mean, I don't know where that is, but okay.
It's in one of the totes.
Okay.
Don't you worry about it.
Okay.
But
shows you don't give a shit about NASCAR.
I'm fine. Take that.
He's got the Greg Biffle one.
I don't care. Take it.
Yeah,
What?
I'll take
What
it.
now? What next?
Greg Biffle, holy cow!
Yeah. So I do have the signed Scott McLaughlin IndyCar, and it's back in its box on that shelf, and I have a smaller die-cast, kind of like Hot Wheels version of his car in front of it. So I've got the IndyCar set up. And then for some reason, I have a pile of stickers I collected from the IMSA events. I'm just waiting to stick on my new desk.
Okay.
So
nothing.
nothing crazy on display. I'll take pictures of it for you guys and maybe for the Instagram.
No
It's all set up.
no hats or any
The hat,
other.
not right now.
Okay.
Not right now. It's just in the process of being set up. It'll be done soon. Don't worry.
But
I know you're jealous, Tyler.
Don't sound so impatient with your statement, your words, your phrases.
Well, I'm just glad to have a sim racing room because everyone. Like I could tell, Eric has his space. You need your sim racing space.
We're in my
come on. What is that in the top corner there? It's my daughter's dollhouse. Yeah.
I retract.
Yeah, my space.
Eric,
my space.
You just the coolness, Eric. The coolness factor in my head versus what you just exposed. You should never have done that because in my mind, you have to me. I've looked at you. In the small bit of space that I see in the camera, I have in my mind said this is a cool man that has this whole basement space. He looks to be the man that has a mini fridge
full of Red Bull.
I do have a mini fridge right around the corner.
Shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Cool points back.
It is well stocked.
So
it is well
folks,
stocked.
what we've learned tonight, we've had a lot of discussion. We appreciate having Ash on the show, but what we've learned tonight, first and foremost, is that the cool points that you lose from having a dollhouse in your room are counteracted by the cool points you gain from having a mini fridge.
I would co-sign with that sentiment. Mini fridges are clutch.
Now, if it was a wine cooler, fuck you.
I have a distillery in my studio.
I will earn some of it back if you look over what would be my right shoulder. Over the corner here, that is plumbing for the bar that will go into the basement here.
That's how
so we'll have plumbing, and that will be beside the sim rig, which is directly to my right. So
it's a goddamn millennial's delight. Tell me you'll have Edison lighting.
Yeah, Edison lighting, or get the hell out of here. Edison lighting.
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
The way. Bradley, do you have you already? So this is the first time you've.
No, but I do have some recessed lighting.
Oh,
in the living room. I do have. I bought a new strip of LEDs though for the sim racing room, so all is well.
A strip.
Yes.
Where are you going to put?
I thought he was going to say a stripper pole.
No, a strip, like stick on.
I could see that.
No, have you guys seen?
I can see a stripper pole.
Speaking of creators, I notice a lot of people that have their clean, tidy gaming rigs and all that. I found like the next evolution of the basic LED strip. It's like these LED hexes. You seen those?
They're
Yeah.
a bit high priced.
They're a little pricey for what they are. They're basically just the LED strips with some like frosted plastic to make them look more solid.
I'm going to assume you're not doing that.
No, not right
Okay.
now.
Not right now.
The future's an open book, though.
Oh, I'm Bradley. I bought a house.
the future's an open book.
I can buy expensive hex lighting.
Yeah.
Oh, buy.
I can't.
I don't think he can actually if he just bought a house.
Yeah, thanks,
No.
Patrick. I appreciate
But Tyler, you're one to talk. You're doing installments on a McLaren
That's
hoodie.
true. Don't you already have a McLaren hoodie?
it. It's not quite a hoodie. It's more of a pullover.
It's a pullover.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is more
What's the difference? It has a hood.
It's more of a thick polyester.
Yeah, what's a whoa there?
It
What's
has
the
a
difference between a
hood.
pullover and a hoodie?
thickness, Bradley.
No,
thickness.
a pullover is like a quarter zip. A hoodie is a hood with.
It's not a quarter zip,
You have
but
a
it's-
kangaroo pocket in it.
This is more polyester. We're getting into weeds here, Bradley. This is more of a polyester, thick,
We're in the
athletic
thicket.
hoodie. The other one's more of a spandex pullover with a hood. So,
Ugh, Tyler and spandex.
yeah, I mean,
Folks,
I will say this.
Folks, have you ever left some? Have you ever left a can of biscuits in a hot car in the summertime?
I will say this, Bradley. Number one, fuck you. Number two, Bradley. I will say this. The spandex 2022 McLaren Formula One hooded pullover. Certainly, every time I've
They
put
certainly hold your biscuit dough.
it. Well, no, because every time I've put it on, I'm not one that tends to have hard nipples. But every time I put it on, I see my nipples,
my
and I don't know how I feel about that.
What are you wearing it shirtless?
No,
Is that
I-
all
that's-
you wear?
That's the thing. I'm not wearing it shirtless.
Are you going into a walk-in freezer on purpose?
False. I do not have a walk-in freezer. The fact of the matter is, I'm wearing a T-shirt under it every time, and every time I go to check myself in the mirror in the 2022 McLaren
Wait, why are you doing that?
spandex pullover, I see my own nipples. I don't like it, and I don't wear it that often because of the same. So,
Oh
Bradley,
God!
that's where we are.
Patrick's face palming Eric is dying.
Oh, I was losing it there.
I honestly wish I had the last 10 minutes of my life back.
Well, that Patrick actually. I think your sense of time is distorted, but nevertheless, I can understand how that.
Whatever.
It just felt like forever.
Yeah.
Hearing about
Yeah.
Tyler's nipples felt like forever.
I mean, Patrick's been in a hot tub with me not once but twice, so Patrick knows what he's dealing with there.
Yeah, but I don't need the visual of the. Too much.
So wait, what size is that McLaren hoodie?
This
Or
what
the
I'm,
other
wearing,
one, the
what
other
I'm
one.
wearing right now on video.
No, the other one. The old one.
The one with the
black
nipple
and the
problem.
and the orange.
Shit, I'd have to go look. I want to say it's an XL, but this is an XL.
I was gonna take it from you.
This is an XL.
Hey, it's European size.
Yeah,
I will.
We've already covered.
Just like I
that.
said earlier, it's.
Yeah.
Well, see, you
Those
gave me.
European
So I
sizes are
traded
ugly.
Tyler for his McLaren.
This is an XL.
exercise shirt.
The 2023 McLaren hoodie is an XL Castor, and I mean it's right there. If I gain any more weight, I'm fucked anymore. So it's right where it needs to be. So yeah, European sizes, Americans were fat slobs apparently. I mean, there's no better way to put it. But yeah, that's
100%.
I'm a McLaren fan. I don't deny it. I miss Daniel Ricciardo. I'll pull for Lando Norris, but I'm a greater era McLaren IndyCar fan. I think obviously the listeners know that, the longtime listeners. So, Bradley.
So those are your two F1 guys. Is that
Yeah.
it? Lando and just because of McLaren, or
I like the team McLaren. I like Lando. Piastri is new, obviously. I was a Vettel fan. I'm a Fernando
Okay.
Alonso fan. I mean, that's just. I mean, same as my sentiment towards NASCAR is that Harvick, Hamlin, the guys that I mean, Kyle Busch even, a guy that I hated when he was a rookie in my peak NASCAR days. Now he's like the last, scion for my era of NASCAR. So I can't pull against him. It's hard. I mean, he's one of the last ones left. I mean, folks like that. So it's interesting how you evolve as you age as a motorsport fan.
Yeah.
Whether it's F1 or not. I mean, I started F1 as a Lewis Hamilton fan. I lost that because of here in America, the football, the Tom Brady phenomenon. He won too much, can't pull against him.
yeah,
Or can't pull for him, rather.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I respect him. And I respect those that were there when I first was into something. Because there's something about that changing of the guard, and it's like, I'm an old fuck. So that's where I'm at.
And in the same way, you hear about what they've done, or what they are continuing to do, or how they're driving, and you kind of like, if you aren't familiar with F1, if you aren't familiar with the accomplishments of Brady or whatever it might be, I am not a football fan at all, but I at least I've looked up the stats of him compared to other quarterbacks and that type of thing, and same thing with Lewis. You look up and you're like, wow, this guy's really doing something, and those are the type of people that can bring people into the sport as well. That everybody needs more people interested in motorsport, the better off we are. So
yeah, I agree with that. I mean, as we talked about in the first half, it's a niche fandom, and the camaraderie that you can get with fellow fans is not to be taken for granted in whatever form it comes in. And ultimately, I think all of us here, and probably most people that listen to this, have found that the sim, iRacing, what have you, kind of brings that fandom even greater, I would say. If I'm going to close the show with a little poetic waxing, it's that. Bradley, why do you sigh?
I don't know. Just the waxing poetic.
Oh, God. That's what we do.
You'll poetically wax anything.
I will.
Tyler.
I will.
Anything.
We got to get in our fields about it. Special thanks to Ash Vandelay for joining us again. It's been quite a long time coming. Happy to say friend of the show. I'm certain we will see her again this year. Eric, I'm sure we're going to have you back. Glad to have you as a fixture in the rotation here on the show. And Patrick and Bradley. Well, Patrick, you're reliable.
Appreciate you guys having me.
Bradley, if you're back next week, I'll be shocked, but okay. Hi. I won't thank you, but I'll just say you're here, and I'll acknowledge that. So I give you credit.
When I'm here, the show's funny.
Okay, maybe not. But I give you credit for being here.
You're
and Rob, I mean, you're about to get married, so you get a pass. You get a pass for...
Yeah, married with everybody in attendance but you.
Correct. But you get a pass.
Patrick, we're going to send him pictures of us drinking unlimited drinks eating unlimited food.
Fine. Yeah.
On a crystal clear beach.
All inclusive? That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
All inclusive.
That's fine. I'll
7 days. Did I mention it was 7 days?
I don't think you can handle that, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll check in with you.
Well, obviously you can't.
We'll check in with you. I'll be here. We have never.
We'll do a show. Me and Patrick.
Oh, will you?
We'll do our show. We'll come to you together live from Mexico.
Into the Apex has never taken an off week. I don't believe.
We won't, Patrick.
So
pack your laptop. I'll bring a camera.
We'll see what happens. No. We'll see what happens. It'll be in late March.
We'll call in. How about that?
We'll see.
To be determined.
Yeah,
to be determined.
Okay. I will be here.
We'll discuss this off the air, Patrick.
Yeah, I'll be here. Okay. All right, everybody. Check out intotheapex.com. The full lineup now of the Into the Apex Motorsport Podcast Network. We'll see you guys next week.
This is Into the Apex Motorsport Podcast Network.